Hi everybody, Baldy's Battles in Miniature. Another DBA 3.0 battle report. This is actually battle report number 10. It was one of 3 games that we played all on the same day actually. So it's Spartans versus Byzantines again. Obviously I needed to give the Byzantines a good kicking after the ignoble defeat that they handed to me on the previous game. So here's the table with it set up. Obviously we've got the 2 plough there. Top corner there's a hill, and I believe when we rolled the next piece my opponent got to choose, and it was a big wood. I've got a couple of little woods cut up and a rather big wood, and for some reason we had the big wood on, so he put it up in the same corner where the hill was, which obviously meant it couldn't go. My camp at the bottom, Byzantines camp at the top. So the Byzantines now also had a nice hill to stand on. So here we go, setting up my Spartans in what's rapidly becoming their favourite startup position, so that I can start to expand as soon as possible and hopefully try to stop as many of those horses getting around me as possible. And Byzantines arrayed with all the horses on their left and all the infantry on the right, taking advantage of that hill. Opponent gets a first turn, and I believe he rolled reasonably well, but he only decided to move those horses. I know he might have only rolled one actually, otherwise those horses would be a lot further away. So those light horses are actually coming round to the other flank. He's obviously decided he wants to send them round there, so he's got something to annoy me on both sides. Here's a good old Spartan 2-step as I expand out and then try to move round to get that extra flank covered up. Picture on the other side, a couple of units moved out into line, and obviously my guy's just standing there. Byzantines, I think, again rolled a 1, had moved a light horse across. There's probably the 1. And no, there's is actually 1. He moved them all forward there. So obviously his entire lines moved forward, and those horse actually rolled round to the side. So they came round the side of that wood. Clearly not a wood, hill. Also a desert hill, I notice now, on our grass table. So it must have been de-weeded at some point. My Spartans have managed to extend on their right, but obviously there's a horrible gap on my left. Another roll of a 1 for my guys. All he could do was move over a little, can't even make it into line. And here we go. The enemy obviously sent the light horse round, moved everybody up a little, but sent the light horse around so they could start to get to my camp. Because why wouldn't you? I'm too slow to get after him anyway, and I've no intention of wasting my time sending my spears back to try and mess around with him when he'll just either run away or all it does is it shortens one end of my line again. And we rolled a 1, so all I could do was send my Spartans in, which was going to prove bad because I've got a horrible feeling that my left flank is seriously exposed now, which was absolutely true. So the opponent sent a unit of horse over to the side to hold me in position with the threat zone so that I couldn't do any shenanigans on that side. And on my left hand, the puny Siloi going in against Sparta. How dare they? And at the bottom, the horse has made it into the camp. Here's a close-up of the Siloi in their rather nice pyjamas. Or, to be fair, they do look a bit like they've escaped from a Tron film with the blues and the whites. Really nicely painted, the opponent's army, and he cracked them all out in no time as well. But here we go. Trying to tough it out with my boys. Not a chance, absolutely, at all. For me, of course, as I roll a 1, they roll a 6, and there's a first death to the Byzantine Empire straight away. Great. So now my flank on this side is going to get serious problems, as those Siloi are going to become incredibly useful and start coming round to slaughter me. Of course, the camp dies as well, but I do manage to make it round into the flank of some of his horse. So obviously the only way I can actually kill these horses is to get round the flanks of them. So I'd managed to get my commander around the side to close the door. So I actually managed to kill one, which I think is the first thing I killed all day. Unfortunately, where you've got that skull, there was another fight almost exactly the same next to it where my units had managed to make it round. One of my units had got into the flank of his. All was looking good. I was definitely going to kill him, and he won. So he backed off both of my spears there, which it would have been nice if I could have got a couple. And then obviously on the left-hand side of the table, the Byzantines are knocking my guys back left, right, and centre. Although I have got some more spears going in to try and help them. Whether or not I get there in time, of course, is another matter. And obviously, some more horse. I've actually managed to make them flee, which at least gets them out of the way for a while. Obviously, the light horse, after they've gone over and done the camp, decide to come round and get behind a unit of my Spartans. And the Siloi at the top also do the same, and they get around the back of them. Siloi managed to kill the unit. Well, they don't manage to kill them, but they manage to stop them running off when the blades kill them. So that's another unit of Spartans down. So there's only one more to go, and there it is. Unfortunately, with these light horse around the back as well, the Byzantines took me out. I am a glutton for punishment. I enjoy playing armies that I enjoy playing. Whether or not I win with them, of course, is another matter. There probably are some tactical geniuses who may well be able to do okay with the Spartans, but I just seem to sort of do the usual run forward, overextend myself, do really well the first couple rounds with a bit of pushing, can't catch anything, and then as soon as I start to get broken up, the enemy that's got so much stuff that's faster than me can start to get round and kill me. I'm going to stick with it though because I do love these guys, and hopefully I intend to potentially win at some point, which would be nice. Obviously today wasn't going to be that day, so thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching, and I've no doubt whatsoever I'll be posting up some more DBA 3.0 battle reports in the very near future. Thank you.